Hey guys, it's Chris. So this is the final video I did on the cake. I had to do a little patchwork on some of the cake because unfortunately, as I did it last night, after 7 hours of piping and icing and all sorts of other stuff, I kind of screwed it up at the last second. Um, as you can see, I'm kind of spinning it around right now. Mike Wazowski's on the top. It's just a simple whipped cream icing, actually, for the Mike Wazowski. I did use candy clay. I will show, if you look at the comments, where I found the recipe, because I didn't use a lot of help from other YouTubers and how-tos and how to get the icing and how to get the candy clay. I really don't like using fondant. It's too fake for me. And it's also not easy to work with if you don't have a steamer, you don't need a lot of other stuff. So this is the final project. As you can see, the coloring is a little off on one of the patches over here because I did have horns for Sully. Unfortunately, in my overzealousness, I did a little snafu. So right now, I'm just going to kind of go around and match up the color because I didn't have to do it this morning, parties today, to do a little work this morning. So I do have my pipe bag. Again, your standard 233 tip. And I'm going to show you how to kind of get the hair to match a little bit. So bear with me 1 second while I reposition the camera so that I can actually pipe and show you guys the detail work as I'm doing it. Now this icing is a lot fresher than I had before, than that stuff I was using last night because it was starting to break last night. But essentially, if you want to get the hair, squeeze it and pull away and let it drape down. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, some of it's still a little heavy. Falling. Kind of go around the back so I can get a crown. There we go. And it's very important as you work. You want to work as fast as you can, but still be as detailed as you can, because icing does melt, and just you're working with your hands, the heat does break a little bit, which is why you see some of it's broke last night. I was warm with my hands, and I let it sit by the window to make sure that it didn't break on me in the minute while I was getting my camera and everything set up. And because it is a little cool in here still, and that's really how you do it. As I said, look in the comments or detail section, and I will show you where I got the candy clay recipe, because I want to pay respect to all those who helped me out throughout along the way, and thanks to my wife who put up with me having a minor meltdown last night, and kind of set me straight and had me reevaluate what I needed to do in the morning, because I knew exactly what had to happen. Basically, I rushed when I was cutting the cake to try and level it out, and a piece of it broke. 1 in a million shot to get it in there, but I ended up putting one of the horns in the broken piece. So what I did was, that's the reason it's a different color, is right in here and right in here is a hole. So what I had to do is I actually put some of my candy clay in the hole to keep the cake from not drying out, and then I piped in some icing around it too, which is what the purple blob is right around here. And then this morning I made a fresh batch of buttercream icing, so the color scheme was a little bit off, and then I just had to fill in the hole with the icing. So that's it. Now, I didn't presume to tell anybody that I'm a professional baker or cake icer, so this was the best I could probably do, considering this is the first cake I ever done. Next video I'm going to do is going to be a little more along the lines of the field that I know, more savory food. So, if you have any questions, as always, please feel free to send me a message or leave it in the comment box. So, as you can see, And that's right where that big gaping hole was that I had to try and patch up. So I gotta do a little more. Till then, bye.